And the next opponent is also superior to me, at least at the very moment. Though I wager this is going to be hard. Although the difference in MMR is not too high, remember that I, at the very moment at least, think that my own MMR is a bit inflated. Oh, let me actually turn off this thing, so it's a bit less noise in the background. Maybe, not sure how well the noise filtering works. Supply specialist with crawler, stormcaller. I think I can live with that. HP is not good, to say the least. My opponent has steel balls and arc lights. Not feeling that confident about it so long. Well, it will most certainly depend on what the steel balls are doing. If they keep rolling in and distract my missiles, I will have a really bad time. If they don't, that's gonna be difficult for my opponent. Now, I could also go into turn 1 Phoenixes. And I'm thinking that is not a bad idea in this specific case. I'm gonna put them like here and see what they can get done. My opponent does have anti-aircraft ammunition. Has he added anything on? So far, I don't see anything new. No upgrades in the research center. What are you thinking about, my friend? Or what is he anyway? He's area specialist. This looks like he's saving. And that might be a good call. I mean, I win the first round by default, and I'm probably going to gain a level on the Phoenixes or the Stormcallers, or maybe even both. But as you can see, steel balls closing in on Stormcallers is a pretty pathetic sight for the Stormcallers. Let's see what my unit levels are going to be after this, and I expect my opponent maybe to go into Wasps. He can unlock them for free, and they should really round out his unit composition. I don't think he's gonna go into subsidized steel balls, maybe underground threat though. This could be good on something, but I don't think so. Unfortunately, I gained no levels. Those steel balls weren't worth as much experience as I had hoped. Do I maybe want to add in some sledges? I don't think that's going to be particularly well. Or particularly good, I should probably say that. What is something that he will not expect? You know what? Maybe it is my turn to save and see what he's going to do. So I'm buying a couple of upgrades. And should I get anything really? I guess I can... Well, I'm already symmetrical. No, I'm actually saving this. Okay, he is going into Phoenixes. Makes total sense for him. Personally, I think I would have preferred Wasps, but I think he's going to win this turn. He has Aerial Specialist after all. He's going to win this, I would assume. But he's not going to win it by miles, like he should be, in my opinion. There's probably not going to be anything left other than steel balls, or one steel ball, and I guess the arc light will survive. Yeah, it did not take enough damage. So now what do I do? Kinda need some anti-air. Which unit could I unlock? I wish you could click on this at least to see the units. I need it as a reminder. Which unit could I get that is good against all of this? I'm feeling like my chaff is lasting long enough, so I can get away with a couple of Mustangs for the moment. Which means I don't really want any of this. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going into a couple of Mustangs. in order to keep myself safe. I'm putting them in the classic. I don't want to die to anything coming from the side location. And maybe get some more crawlers. Why not? I think more crawlers is not a bad idea. Put another set of chaff here. Other than that, do I want any upgrades for the moment? I think I can go for Subterranean Blitz. Mind you that I could also get... You know, let's get Aerial Specialization here. Oh, he's getting the Steel Division. And more Steel Balls. Not sure if I like that against Stormcallers, because when they hit, they will also usually take out whatever spawned afterwards. And again, if it works, it ain't stupid. I don't have the DPS right now. I think that is my current issue. I have nothing to counter his phoenixes at the very moment. They are going to take everything I have out. Well, most stuff. These are not terrifying losses, but I'm kind of terrified of his unit composition. Junior manufacturing might actually be worth it. Then again, there is Assault Fangs. What does he have as upgrades? He does have the armor enhancement. How can I break these steel balls? Do I go in heavier on Stormcallers? But I also need something to pierce his air. I don't know if this is going to work, but I am picking the Assault Fangs. I'm going to unlock the Assault Fangs, or rather the Fangs themselves. Let's level up these Phoenixes. Does he have range? He does have range. What he does not have is Elite Marksman. So over time, if my units gain higher levels than his, or equal levels even, I will just outrange him with this. There's not this many arc lights here. So I think what I will do is go for some... How much damage do they do and how much health does a Fang have? I don't think level 2 Fangs are going to cut it, and he can just upgrade these arc lights in this case. I'm thinking about just adding 2 packs of these. Yeah, maybe in this position. And should I add Mechanical Rage or Extra Range or even Ignite? I think this is actually Ignite. Not getting an upgrade on the Stormcallers here though. My opponent is mass recruiting for even more Phoenixes, so I'm expecting him to move into Quantum Reassembly. If you get this many Phoenixes in such a short amount of time, that is what I expect to happen, at least. Did my Fangs all already die? No, there's a couple still left. Still gonna lose this turn. To mass Phoenix, yeah. I'm not feeling too confident about this. I'm unable to counter his air right now. Maybe going into air of my own was a bad decision because it prompted him to go into air, but there's always a chance he would have done it anyway. So now what do I do here? I'm losing on the ground and I'm losing in the air, and that's not a sustainable situation, but I think upping the Stormcallers is not a bad idea here. Yeah, I think if I upgrade the Stormcallers, give my chaff better survivability, and then level 2 recruit. Can I go elite as well? No, I have just enough to add on a couple more Phoenixes. So I will do that. What's the distance here? It's just 2. Okay. I will do that. Maybe unlock this. At the end of the day, if this fight continues for long enough, I will have the ability to outrange him. But I just plain don't have the firepower right now. And I'm not sure if this is a good switch. That said, I'm not sure it's a good switch. Doesn't mean it is not a good switch. He has an amp core. So I am expecting him to put that on one of the Wraiths. Question is, what's he going to do? He's mass recruiting. Is he getting another one? No, he's getting more steel balls. How much health do they have? 4,000 and change, so the phoenixes will one-shot them. And he got heavy armor here. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not too confident, but I also think I stand a chance. Because my phoenixes right now are outranging his phoenixes. I think I'm still losing too badly on the ground, though, for it to matter. It's taking too long to churn through his units. But I am getting there. I'm just getting there too slowly. It may be a case where I lost in the early game by making a couple of poor choices. The damage he's inflicting is getting worse and worse, and he actually wins there. Yeah, GG.